Welcome to TWALE TV Sport, where we bring you everything English Premier League and sports in general, and also our sister channel TWALE TV Entertainment, where you have lots of entertainment program you can visit on YouTube and watch and enjoy and follow. Now, straight into football. While right now, as we speak, Manchester City seems to be the best team on the planet right now, and we congratulate you, City. We neutrals especially, we've been supporting you throughout the European competition, and then you brought it home. So well done to you, kudos to you. Treble, history in the making again. And we have to touch base on those fans comparing City's treble team to United's treble team of 1999. Well, I have a piece of advice. I don't think this City's team is better than United's treble team of 1999, and I have my reasons. You might be wondering why. Well, for those of you for those of you relatively young football fans who are too young to understand or know what was happening in 1999, or for some of you who are not even born, I'll tell you, with the United's treble winning team of 1999, you have the best strikers in the Premier League, 4 strikers. How Sir Alex Ferguson kept them happy, I don't know. You have Dwight York and the core, the 2 prolific combinations. And then you have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and then you have Teddy Sheringham. And I can't see those kind of qualities in City's strikers or upfront players. In the final third, I can't see those 4 in there. And if you come to the midfield, you have a midfield general for United that I have never seen anything like that since 1999. I have to be honest. If you don't know about Roy Keane, well, I'm telling you, Roy Keane is a midfield general, and I have not seen anything like Roy Keane since. Okay, City have Yaya Toure, they've had a couple of, very good midfielders, and not even any of them is come close to Roy Keane. Of course, Roy Keane is not a goal-scoring midfielder, so I'll have to give it to the likes of De Bruyne, Gondwan, who scores goals every now and then regularly. But Roy Keane hardly scores, but he controls the midfield. Nobody takes over that midfield if he's playing. He's always in charge. And coming to the back 4 or the goalkeeper, you have Peter Schmeichel. Peter Schmeichel is 100 miles better than Ederson, Man City's present goalkeeper. Ederson would probably have an edge over Schmeichel because with the modern play, goalkeepers now seems to have that ability to pass the ball from behind. In 1999, that wasn't part of the style of game. So Schmeichel was never, deputized or given the responsibility of passing the ball from the back. So this modern day keeping will, give that to Ederson. Okay, but in terms of keeping the ball away from the net, excuse me, Mr. Ederson, you are nowhere near Peter Schmeichel. So those are the key things that I know. Those winning team of 1999 are a lot better than Manchester City's treble winning team of 2023. And if you're talking about depth in squad, that we have always been talking about this City, that the depth in their squad is massive, is the big advantage they have over everybody, plus the top manager in there, world-class manager, I should say, rather. Well, if you think that's a depth in squad we're looking at, you have to look at United's 1999 treble winning team. Seriously, the depth in that squad is bigger than that of this City. Anyway, that's that for those of you. City, well done. Kudos to you. But that's where all the support ends. The rivalry begins again now. So that's it, City. Well done. Let's talk quickly on how football fans were treated in Turkey. Okay, this has been going on, it's more or less like a culture now for UEFA. Please, can somebody get something done? We're still talking about Liverpool fans last year in France, how they were badly treated, pepper sprayed and all that. They were even accused of carrying, fake tickets when there was no such thing. And nothing has been done. No compensation has been paid. And then we have Man City fans in Turkey whom we were told there was not even basic things like water to drink, no toilets to use. Disabled fans were under serious stress. They can't even get proper passage into the stadium. They were delayed People traveled in serious traffic that, I probably know about those traffic growing up in Nigeria, really, because a guy that was lamenting, I felt so sorry for the guy. He said within 500 yards, he spent 2 hours. It wasn't, it's not funny, okay? But that's what fans went through in Turkey. And who's going to blame? Who's going to be not it? Once the competition is over, it becomes a social talking point. This is not right. Something has to be done. Please, UEFA, FA, please make sure fans' interests are protected in any competition before the venues are picked. I know there are lots of more things going on behind the scene regarding picking venues, okay? It's not just about having the best stadium and having the best facility. It's all political, and we don't want to go there, okay? We don't want to go there. We know something is taking place behind the doors. Turkey, we have so many, credible locations in Europe that could have, done that, better than what Turkey had done. So, well, let's leave that. It's not Turkey's fault. Any country will jump at the opportunity of hosting UEFA Champions League final, and they did. So they didn't treat the fans well. They didn't prepare well enough, and that should be sorted. Okay. Now let's go quickly to Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney, well, brother, you have come out to defend yourself regarding the allegations against you with the betting thing. I think you've done it the wrong way. You came out, you sounded upset, you sounded aggressive, and you didn't show any slight remorse. This is not right. You have no mouth to run. Okay? You were found guilty, caught red-handed with hundreds of charges relating to betting that's been going on for years. You even bet on yourself in a game you're playing. And then you came out on a podcast blaming the FA. Well, I'll have to give you credit for one thing. You said something that I said a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago, when the allegation first came to light. You said, well, FA should have been thinking of helping you or people like you. Good point. I said that I hope with the big punishment, dished on this guy, I hope FA will be looking to helping people in his situation, especially him, especially that, rehabilitation, and because this is a serious addiction. If you earn the type of money footballers earn and you're gambling every day, every other day, that is deadly, okay? So these guys need help. But Ivan Toney, I'm so disappointed the way you came out. You need some good advice around you, or maybe you're not listening to them. When you are caught in this kind of situation, you need to know that you live a privileged life. There are children looking up to you. There are so many people. You're a moral figure. So there are things that are not expected of you. Okay? So you've done that. You're forgiven, in my view, because I think everybody deserves a second chance. 8 months for me, it's long. It's kind of very heavy in my heart to think you're not playing for 8 months and to actually think you are banned from training with the team and doing any kind of football-related activities anywhere on the planet. That is very serious punishment. And you could argue that the timing of the punishment, it comes as a double punishment because you won't be able to, participate in the European competition, blah, blah, blah. Well, fair enough. Don't go there again, brother. Please, you need help, seek help, and come back to the public and apologize and show remorse. That's it on the Ivan. Ruben Neves. Okay, the Wolves captain is now heading to Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia for about 50 million scroonies. Okay, 50 million is not a lot of money. It's into the last 12 months of his contract, so that's still a lot of money for him. But this is the same guy who's been saying, well, all options are open. I'm interested only in Champions League football. I'm happy here. I'm going to stay here. And then what happens? The big box comes and he's not even going to play Europa competition. He's not going to play conference. He's not going to play anything, but he's going. Why? He's going for the money. Fair enough. But I'm tired and fed up of you guys kissing the bloody badge when you're showing loyalty to the club. I think players must be told to stop kissing the badge. The players that deserve to kiss the badge, the players that kiss badges that deserve to do it are the likes of Steven Gerrard, Roy Keane, John Terry. We don't have those kind of loyalties anymore. Tony Adams. Yes, Tony Adams of Arsenal. We don't have those type of players anymore. Those are the ones that deserve to kiss the badges. Okay? Steven Gerrard should have partnered Frank Lampard under Mourinho at Chelsea. Every move was made. Mourinho did everything he could. Lampard was just about to cross the line. The fee was agreed, which would have been the most prolific combination of midfielders in the world, because at the time, both of them were the best midfielders. And for both of them to play together for Chelsea under Mourinho, it would have been explosive. But Steven Gerrard stayed loyal. That is kissing the badge. That is thinking of the badge you kiss. So excuse me, those of you quickly, stop that rubbish. In fact, I feel like slapping some of you. End of. Anyway, let's talk about transfer now. Harry Kane, definitely will come back on that. Harry Maguire will come back on that. There are a couple of transfers I want to touch base on, but that's it today, really. I just thought I'd come back and, update our fans. We haven't been on there for a while. So for those of you following us, please keep following, keep subscribing, keep liking and sharing, and tell everybody about the channel. We love you, and we'll catch up with you at the next podcast. Hasta la vista, baby. Ciao.
TWALE